李总理您好，新加坡联合早报提问：今年是本届中国政府的收官之年，那回顾过去4年多的执政历程，您认为本届政府取得的主要成绩有哪些？遇到的最大挑战又是什么？那在本届政府的最后1年里，中国经济面临着前所未有的压力，您将重点实施哪些政策，以更好地稳定社会的信心，回应民众的关切？谢谢。
联合早报 of Singapore.The year 2022 is the last year in the current term of the Chinese government. Looking back at the course of governance in the past 4 years, what do you think are the major achievements of this government? What is the biggest challenge for it? With China's economy under unprecedented pressure, what will be the government's policy priorities in the last year of its term to keep the public confident?And respond to people's concerns.
本届政府以来国际形势是复杂多变，国内矛盾和困难叠加。但是你要说到最大的挑战，那还是新冠疫情及其带来的严重的经济冲击，我们对此志不求易，事不避难，行不避险，尽了最大的努力。
Since the formation of this government, there has been much complexity and change in the international environment.There are interconnected, entwined difficulties and challenges at home, but the biggest challenge came from the COVID-19 pandemic, which dealt a heavy blow to China's economy. In responding to the challenge, we have not settled for the easy or shied away from what's difficult and these risks. We have put in our greatest efforts.
我记得我出任总理，在这里召开第1次记者会，也就是在这个大厅里边，就明确地表明，持续发展经济，不断改善民生，促进社会公正，这是我们的政府的基本任务。所谓行大道，民为本，利天下，那也就是要以民之所盼为施政所向。
I recall that at my first press conference as Premier, held in the same place, I once laid out the basic tasks and missions for the government as maintaining economic development, improving people's lives, and promoting social fairness, and said that I believed in following the Great Way, putting people first, and delivering benefits for all. Indeed, we should ensure that the people's wish always points the way for the government.
这些年，我们锲而不舍，一以贯之，实施施政的，或者说创新施政方式，用保持经济运行在合理区间的等方式来应对周期性的经济波动，尤其是把宏观政策的实施直面市场主体的需求，坚定推进改革，减除繁苛，维护公正，培育和壮大市场主体和新动能，激发市场和社会的活力，坚持就业优先，把握国情的时机，注重保障基本民生等等。政府的工作有人民群众认可的地方，也有他们的期盼有差距 和不足的地方，这些我们是清楚的。
This is what we have been doing consistently and diligently throughout the years. We have followed innovative approaches to exercising governance. For example, we have adopted a range-based approach in dealing with cyclical fluctuations in economic activity. We have ensured that macro policies are directly responsive to the needs of market entities. We have pressed ahead with reforms to cut red tape and promote fairness and justice. We have supported the growth of market entities and new drivers of growth to boost market and public vitality and creativity. We have implemented an employment-first policy and grounded our efforts in China's national realities with a focus on improving the people's basic lives. We are also aware that while our people are happy with some aspects of the government's work, there are also areas in the government's work that are falling short of our people's expectations.
至于你说到今年是本届政府的最后一年，也是我担任总理的最后一年，我们所面临的形势依然复杂严峻，困难和挑战依然众多。我在政府工作报告和刚才回答的一些问题当中，已经做了说明和阐述。我和我的同事们会以锲而不舍的精神，恪尽职守，用实干来践行承诺。
You said this year is the last year in the current term of the Chinese government. This year is also the last year in my premiership. We are still faced with a complicated international environment that is very challenging, and there are also still many difficulties and challenges in work at home. As to how to respond to these challenges and difficulties, I have set out our policies in the government work report and also in my answers to some previous questions. Me and my colleagues will make persistent efforts, conscientiously perform our duties, and take solid steps to live up to our promises.
我相信，在以习近平同志为核心的党中央的坚强领导下，有社会各界的大力支持，特别是人民群众的共同奋斗，中国经济一定能够爬坡过坎，实现今年全年经济社会发展的主要目标任务，并为以后的发展奠定应有的坚实基础。谢谢。
I'm confident that under the strong leadership of the CPC Central Committee, with Comrade Xi Jinping at its core, with strong support of various sectors, and especially with the joint hard work of the Chinese people across the country, China's economy will be able to overcome difficulties. We will be able to achieve all the major goals and tasks for economic and social development set for the whole year and lay a due, solid foundation for the development of the country in the future.